Hello, everybody, and welcome to my show. The show where I talk and explain things. And if you don't think that's cool, then just look at this dog right over here and watch it go away. Bye, doggy. Today, I am in the midst of 2020, and it's been a crazy fucking year so far. Let's just focus on one part, though. That part is the fact that we have a potentially very deadly sickness going around the entire US. And everybody's very freaked out about it. Now, I am a grocery store worker, so I have a pretty good idea of how people are reacting to this. Some people think everything is really stupid, and then everybody else thinks everything is really stupid, but in a different way. In the sense where some people think that nobody should be worried at all, and then other people think that we should be welded into our homes. Who's to say who's right? But the big question here is, what am I doing during this whole pandemic? Because in Washington State, where I live, we have a stay-at-home and stay-healthy order. That means, unless it's essential travel, you're not allowed to go out, really. I mean, you can still kind of go walk around, I guess. They encourage walks because they're healthy, because they're exercise, but, I mean, whatever. But what am I doing? Well, I took this time to spend a lot of money. Why? Well, there's another video on my YouTube channel that explains why. I have decided to take my truck and convert it from EFI, electronic fuel injection, to carbureted. That's right. I'm taking 2 steps back because I hate EFI so much. By that, I mean I hate 1990s Fords so much. Now, let me get this straight. I don't hate the Ford itself. I like the truck. It's very nice. I like the way things are laid out on the inside. I like the way the truck looks on the outside. I like the engine. It's a 351 Windsor. Now, from the research I've done, that's a pretty solid engine, and it'll last for a very, very long time. What I don't like is the fact that in the 1990s, everything was so hard. In the sense that, and let me make sure I pick the right words to explain this. The engineering was done in such a way where if there was one tiny little problem, there's a chance you'd spend thousands of dollars before you replace the $50 part that you needed to replace in the first place. It's so stupid. So that's why I'm going 2 steps back to carburation. I am familiar with the system, and I like the way it's set up. It's very simple. It's a simplistic system, and I love it. So that's what I'm doing during the quarantine, aside from working, because I'm a grocery store worker, so I'm working non-stop and dealing with everybody's angry, petty asses that throw fits over fucking everything. Stop being so mean. We don't want to be there either. We want to be home. We'd like 2 weeks off. We'd like to go home for a very long time because we hate dealing with you. You people are the worst. So aside from all that, I've just been sleeping. Yep. I've been working on my truck on the weekends and sometimes after work. I've gotten quite far, actually. Because I started last weekend, and now it's Sunday, and I have tomorrow to work on it still before I gotta go back to work. And I made quite far. I've gone quite far. I'm almost done. Almost. In fact, just today, I replaced a air pump. There's a conversion you can do to delete it, which you need to do the whole EFI to carb conversion. And what you do is you order this thing, which is meant to go on 1960s to 2000 something Mustangs, and basically it's just this little block, and you can put a little pulley on it, and you just replace the air pump with that. But the pulley that it comes with doesn't work, so you have to buy another piece, which is about $15. The whole thing altogether will cost you roughly $100, roughly. And so you put those two together and you remove everything, which was actually quite a fucking bitch, to be honest. I spent all day working on it, and so don't be fooled. If nothing in your truck has been taken apart in 30 years, it's going to be hard. You're going to have to take a lot more stuff off than you thought you were going to, just to be able to reach things, just so you can find ways around things, so that you can take everything off, and then find a way to take everything apart, and then put everything back together, and then put everything back on. It's kind of a pain, but I did it, and I finished that part, and now I am this much closer to being done. So that's what I'm up to during the 2020 COVID-19 quarantine. What are you up to? And what's in your wallet? $1,200 soon, probably.
I can't relax. I can't be still.